What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, oh boy, making their debut on the channel tonight! Oh man, we have Dragonforce. Yes, indeed. How about that? Dragonforce making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do the whole clicks and likes and bibbidi-boobidi-bop, do me a favor. Before you do that, watch the entire video first, okay? Watch the whole video. Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video is done and you watch the video, after that, if you feel like doing the clicks and the likes, then by all means, feel free to do so. This is a request from Chanakin Skywalker Edits, and Chanakin Skywalker Edits wants to see me react to this song along with a whole bunch of people on the Patreon page, because this was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 50% of the vote, moving it from number 372 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes indeed folks, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this song by Dragonforce called Cry Thunder. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by the Dragonforce Forever. Okay, I don't know if that's the official page or if that's just a fan page, I'm not sure. And the video has 293,590 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Dragonforce, Cry Thunder, lyrics on screen. Yeah, we've heard that story before, haven't we? Yeah, well, we'll see if it happens. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I like the intro. I dug the intro. I love how they use the bass to have that counter melodic line to what the harmonizing guitar line was doing. The harmonizing guitars were providing the melody and the harmony. You had the bass come in with this counter melodic descending line. And I dug that. That was really, really nice. We're in 6/8, which I love. I love songs in 6/8. Got that natural triple feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, man, feels good. Yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Let's keep going here.
As the darkness surrounds us in the clouds as they fall, fire burning steel and the tyrants will kneel, hearts burning stronger with the power of the soul.
feel like we're about to start. Yeah, we're about to kick into another chorus here. Speaking of the chorus, okay, we are in 6/8, but remember 6/8 can be very easily translated to 4/4. It's so simple. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not hard at all to translate between the two. For the purpose of the chorus, I know we're in 6/8, but for the purpose of the chorus, I'm going to use 4/4 as a reference, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like how they're bringing the instrumentation in on the downbeat of 2. I like that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And it's on this line right here, which I believe is Cry Thunder. So Cry is on the downbeat of 4 of the measure prior, right? Thun is the downbeat of 1. Dur is the downbeat of 2. 4, 1, 2. That's where the instrumentation comes in, is on the dur. I like that approach. I really do. It gives it that little gap. That little gap. Just enough to get your attention and make you go, what was that? You know what I mean? It's not what you would expect. You'd expect, downbeat of 1, pow, there's everybody, right? Not in this case. The vocals are there, yes. But on Thun, everybody's out. Everybody lays out except the vocals. And they come in on the dur, which is the downbeat of 2. You'll hear what I mean when we go into it. I'll show you what I mean. But I like that approach. I really do. It sounds good. One, 2, 3, 4. I like that. Guitar solo, I'm assuming. Okay. Let me back up a little bit. I don't want to have to pause in the middle of the solo, so we're gonna do the whole solo, hopefully with no pausing. We'll see. The whole approach to this song, if I'm being honest here, I've heard more complex songs from Dragonforce than this. I've heard songs that are just absolutely mind-blowing. This song is not mind-blowing in any way, shape, or form. By Dragonforce standards, this feels very simplistic. But, like I have always said on the channel, simple can be effective when it's done properly. They are doing everything right with this song. I don't hear a single thing to me that sticks out or sounds sour or sounds bad or sounds out of place. Everything that they're doing with the song fits the mood, fits the tone, fits the direction. Everything sounds good. I'm digging the song. I want to be very clear on that. I'm not knocking the song in any way, shape, or form. All I'm saying is I have heard far more impressive songs from Dragonforce from a songwriting standpoint than this song. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say, oh my God, this song is mind-blowing. Oh, it's the most impressive song I've ever heard. No, it's not, okay? But it is enjoyable. It's well done. And I'm enjoying the song, wholeheartedly enjoying the song. Love that verse, not the verse, I love that chorus. That the way they enter on the downbeat of 2, I absolutely am digging that. So, complex, impressive, no, very simple to do. But the way they're doing it is very, very effective. So, gotta love that. Let's check out this guitar solo, and then we'll keep going here. We'll see what happens. great solo. Oh man, great solo. That was an impressive solo. That was very impressive. A great amount of variety of techniques we heard in there. We heard some tapping, we heard some sweep picking, we heard a lot of feathering, a lot of feather picking, like Eddie Van Halen style, where it's literally it's like that, man, that fast. Good Lord. And accurate. Always accurate. Great use of the wah too. Not overly used, and when they did use the wah, they didn't go crazy with the wah. They used the envelope threshold just enough to create the differences they wanted to create, but they didn't sit there going wheel, 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 wheel like that. It was just nice, nice swells here and there, bringing it back, but never going crazy with it. Never, as I like to call it, never going full-blown disco with it. You know what I mean? Where, think about the theme from Chips, whack-a-go, 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 whack-a-go. It wasn't that. You never heard that. They just used it very tastefully, using the envelope threshold just enough to get the effect that they were going for, and I can absolutely appreciate that. One of my biggest pet peeves about people when they use wah pedals is they overuse it. They go way too fast. They use the threshold. They use the entire threshold rapidly, over and over and over. I'm like, oh my God, it's the theme from Chips. Here we go again. And it's irritating. I can't stand it when people do that, man. I really can't. So I was glad to see that the effects that they were using were being utilized properly and, more importantly, tastefully. So very nice job. Let's finish this and we'll get to the review.
In the eyes of broken dreams,
coming down on solo smart move.
outside of the wasted and torn, a land of tears still remains. Soldiers of destiny calling, and the fallen will rise up.
I'm guessing we're leading into a chorus. Guessing.
The forces of evil and fight to the end. Cry thunder.
Nice delay. Taking that tacit measure. Beat chorus. Saw that coming. Okay, yeah, I mean, the ending was very predictable. It was very predictable. Chorus twice, coming out of the second chorus, repeat the last line to, elongate it, obviously, and give it that normal power metal style of ending. Yeah, like I said, predictable. It's predictable. Bad? No, I wouldn't say bad, but predictable. You can feel it coming. And there's, like I've said before in the past, there is a certain level of comfort that comes from that expectation of, I can feel where this is going, and I know where this is going to go. And for a lot of people, they find solace in that. They find a lot of comfort in that. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Dragonforce with Cry Thunder. This was a request from Chanikin Skywalker Edits, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 50% of the vote, moving it from number 372 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. Okay, I thought about it, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't have to think very long. This score came to me pretty quickly, actually, along with the reasonings why. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.3. Yep, 8.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, let me just get this out of the way. All right, I need, because I'm gonna say it, and I might as well just say it now before we go any further. Would I call the song mind-blowing? No. Would I call the song amazing? No. Would I call the song impressive? No. I would not call this song any of those three. I have heard far more impressive, far more mind-blowing songs from Dragonforce than this, okay? So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and go, oh my God, it's the most amazing thing I've ever heard in my life. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not that kind of person. I'm going to give it to you straight, okay? The reality is I would never call this song impressive. I would never call this song mind-blowing by any stretch, okay? It is a great song though, okay? Let me tell you why I believe this is a great song.
Why?
Great structure, okay? It was a great, well-structured song. In particular, I love that intro. And the reason I love the intro is this. You had a nice standard, typical power metal intro, guitars, everything coming in, that's great. What I loved about it though was you had the guitars, the harmonized guitar line. So you had the main melodic line and a harmonized line being done by the electric guitars. Here comes the bass with this descending counter melodic line. I dug that. You don't always hear that, and whenever you do, I always make it a point to point it out because it's one of my favorite things to hear. I love hearing the bass being involved, doing more than just playing roots. When they're able to do those kind of melodic lines like that, love it, absolutely love it. The song followed a very typical power metal format. Now look, is there anything wrong with that? No, there's nothing wrong with that. They do run the risk, whenever any band follows that formula, they do run the risk of sounding kind of somewhat generic. Okay, they do. But here's the thing. A lot of people find comfort in that. A lot of people find solace in familiarity. I'll give you an example. I know I've talked about this in the past. You look at television shows, right? People watch television shows. That's nothing new. You know, that's nothing strange. People watch the same shows over and over and over again. Okay, well, they find a favorite show that they like to watch. Nothing wrong with that. My wife loves The Big Bang Theory. Okay, she loves that show.
My wife!
People watch the exact same episodes over and over and over again. My wife, classic example of that. She has seen every single episode of The Big Bang Theory at least 5 times. Bare minimum.
My wife!
And she still continues to watch it. Now, why is that? I'll tell you why. It's because people know what's going to happen. They know how the episode goes. They know what's going to happen. They know the plot twist. They know the conflicts. They know how it gets resolved. They know there's a happy ending. So, because of that, they find comfort in that because they know what's coming. There's a sense of control almost to that. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's our nature. It's how we are, you know? A lot of people don't like surprises. That's why they love to watch reruns. Same thing here. When you're writing songs like this, there is a formula you can follow. Intro. You have the verse, pre-chorus, chorus. You have verse 2, pre-chorus, chorus, guitar solo, breakdown, back into chorus, do it twice, have that ending where you take the last line of the chorus and you extend it out. You know, it's very typical. So there's familiarity there, which breeds comfort for a lot of people. It's smart songwriting. It's good, demographic targeted songwriting, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know your audience, you know what they look for, you know what you like, and you give them what they want. Some people call that selling out. I call it intelligent songwriting, demographically targeted songwriting. I got no issue with it whatsoever. I think it worked, and it definitely did. Was the song predictable? Yeah, it was. I could see where it was going to go. After the first run through, I was like, okay, I see exactly where this is going to go now. And I predicted with 100% accuracy exactly what was going to happen each and every time. So it wasn't hard to follow. It's a good formula. It's a great formula. The guitar sounded really nice. I dug the guitars. Good guitar tone. Very typical Dragonforce guitar tone. Loved it. Dug it. It absolutely worked in the song. Bass, I could hear in areas. I couldn't hear it consistently the whole way through the song, but there were spots where it did come out a little bit more in the mix, and I dug that. I liked hearing it when I did get a chance to hear it. Drumming on this, very simple. By Dragonforce standards, this was a very simple drum pattern that he was doing. And well executed though, got no gripe about it. Vocally, sounded really good, fit the mood and tone of the song. Nothing over the top, except for the ending, I think was a tiny little, just a tiny little bit over the top. But for the most part, it sounded really good, sounded really strong, really powerful. I loved everything he did. The impressive things to me, like I said, the intro, dug that. The guitar solo, yeah, that was the other really impressive thing that to me that stuck out. I'm pretty sure that was Herman Lee on guitar. Pretty sure he was the one doing the soloing. Heard a lot of different techniques. I could hear, I couldn't see it, but I could hear a lot of sweep picking in the middle of the solo. A lot of feather picking, a lot of just rapid type of picking. Very difficult to do and very difficult to be accurate with. It's very easy to trip up and get ahead of yourself with your left hand fingering and, you know, jumping ahead a 30-second note or falling behind a 30-second note. It's very easy to do when you're picking that fast. It's very easy to get off when you're counting. But he didn't. It sounded really good. A lot of pinch harmonic work, which sounded good. I will say, when he did the wah work, I mentioned this during the course of the reaction, I could definitely appreciate the wah work that was done. It wasn't overly done. They used the threshold of the wah just enough to get the amount that they were trying to get, just enough to get the effect they were going for, never overdoing the threshold and never going too fast to give it that, I like to call it the Chips theme effect, where you got that whack, it's God. Please save me. Please save me. I hate it when guitar players do that, man. I really do. It does not sound good to me. It sounds out of control. It sounds way overdone and way over exaggerated, and I just can't stand it. So I'm glad to see they didn't do that. You know, they did it very tastefully and very strategically, and I can absolutely appreciate that as well. Listen, in conclusion, is it an impressive song? No, it's not. Is it a mind-blowing song? No, it's not. Is it a great song? Absolutely. I would absolutely call this a great song. Very well done, very well organized, very well structured, very well executed. And that's why I'm giving it a great score of 8.3. So, for those of you that are new to the channel, maybe you don't know what an 8.3 is. Let me tell you. 8 is great. If you get an 8 point anything, it's in the great scale. It's what I consider to be a great song. There are many different degrees of great. You know, that's why I go from 8.0 to 8.9. This is getting an 8.3. Like I said, not super impressive, not mind-blowing by any stretch. And by Dragonforce standards, this is actually a pretty basic song. But still, like I've always said on the channel, simple can be very effective when it's done properly. And this was absolutely done properly. And that is why it's getting a great score of 8.3. Now, if you don't believe me, that's okay. I have a solution for you. Go down into the video description. Scroll on down there. Take a look. I'll wait. Keep scrolling. You'll find it. Are you there? Okay, cool. You see the scoring system chart, right? Take a look at the 8s. 8.0 to 8.9. What does it say? It says great. Okay, and I do believe this song deserves that great score of 8.3. So, 8.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.